I don't know players like in detail, but like, you know, when I first was getting into competitive StarCraft a couple years back, I would just recognize them really by like the intros of like Tasteless and like, you know, just the way they intro their names. It sticks in my head, and that's how I remember a lot of players.
Yeah, yeah.
Like Masa, I remember Masa playing a lot. But forget all those players. We have a celebrity in the building here tonight. In the top left-hand corner, the most well-known North American player in all of StarCraft, possibly all of StarCraft history, coming straight out of Mexico. It is none other than Cosmos Esports' very own SpeCial. He actually kind of messed up there. He moved all of his workers.
Oh, maybe the nerves are getting to him as he's going up against the other player here. In the bottom right-hand corner of Nightshade LE, we have the American Protoss player representing Exxon Gaming. She is Nina.
All right, now I need you guys' help in the chat. I need to know some arch rivalry, like Manchester United versus Liverpool. Something like that. It's like Portugal versus Colombia in the World Cup of soccer, football. This is like Mexico versus USA. This is the best Protoss in America besides Neeb versus the best Terran coming out of the Latin American, North American scene in general.
Exactly, like this is the matchup to watch. This is NA-LA, Latin America versus North America right here. And other than, of course, if we did have Neeb, but you could also argue that Nina's in pretty good form right now as well.
Yeah. You know, not to be rude, but Neeb hasn't really been performing as everyone expects. Like, you know, it's not placing super high, but God, that was such a long denial of that expand. But
yeah,
especially could have just gone somewhere else with the expand, but he really wanted it there. He got it off. We're in for a treat here. Obviously, nothing too crazy popping off right in the very first 2 minutes, but I think both these players know not to get too cheeky.
Yeah. If you're just tuning in here for the finals, then there was a little bit of banter there at the beginning. Patty Mac, the other American Protoss player who faced SpeCial in the semis, actually took a game off of SpeCial. So yeah, kind of what they were talking about there.
And maybe a little bit of like nerves, or not nerves. What is it, like a mind game? Almost a little bit of trash talk. I think from Nina, like Patty Mac. Is Patty Mac a god?
Wow.
SpeCial's like, no, just super lucky.
Ooh.
What's the ping looking like, SpeCial?
Yeah, bear in mind, SpeCial is living in Korea, so it's not.
And who knows what freaking time it is over there right now.
Yeah, it is. I know. It's 11 a.m.
Yeah, I was going to say, I know you know. Who knows? And as soon as I said that, I was like, of course Light knows. Of course Light has his Korean clock up, probably.
It's easy for Australians because KST is 1 hour behind, so we just minus an hour.
Oh, yeah, that is easy.
Yeah.
It's very unfortunate for us in NA. We have like all different time zones and all over the freaking place, and I hate it here. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Moving to Australia. I'm go to Australia and become a kangaroo hunter. I really want to try kangaroo though.
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
I think they have kangaroo burgers somewhere out here. I'll find them.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
Right.
But yeah, hopefully SpeCial's all right. You know, I guess actually we could just.
Okay, now he's ready.
Okay. I was actually about to check his stream and see if like something was going on.
Yeah, I was gonna see like because he has his ping up in the corner of the stream. I was gonna see what it looked like. But we're back. We're back in it. If you guys left, you're wrong. You shouldn't have. SpeCial just need a quick pause. Second base up here for Nina. Second base coming for SpeCial. And a Twilight Council. I believe it's going to be Blink Stalkers.
What I found really interesting is that SpeCial isn't going for a 1-1-1 opener. He's actually going for 2 Raxes, and the second Rax is kind of hidden in the back. So looks
2 Rax expansion.
Yeah. I think he's going to be looking to be really aggressive with a bunch of buy pretty soon.
What's
at least
the vision here that's going to come for Nina?
Nina's trying to get in with the Adepts.
Yeah. But Nina doesn't see anything.
Yeah. So we'll see. Again, the shade goes up, but oh,
he could have gone in. The door wasn't down, was down, but he just assumed he needed to back up.
Yeah,
Things are heating up fast.
Nice micro there by SpeCial prioritizing Marauders, which is pretty interesting.
That. Marauders are super good against Stalkers. Oh, he's gonna get in.
Oh,
he's gonna scout everything.
Yep.
He scouts it. He sees what's there, but nothing's being produced, and there's not even a reaction here. No defense coming back for this.
Yeah, the Cyclone finally coming back.
Wow, this is really good for Nina here. Getting 2 SCVs and shading out.
Yeah, meanwhile, Nina actually going for Blink Stalkers, which, again, are pretty nice. But instead, because Nina is going Stalkers, those Marauders will actually trade fairly well against them.
Yeah. I think that's why SpeCial's going Marauders. He knows, as a Protoss, you got to go Stalkers. Like, what else do you do?
Yeah. SpeCial a little bit supply block there for a second, but is going for, it looks like we'll be going for a strong tank push. There's no starport whatsoever. No stim either.
Yeah. No stim. No starport, so there's no air coming out of this. Just straight tanks and Marauders. So no stim, I'm assuming.
Yeah, well, I mean, I imagine maybe he will start stim. Oh, no, goes for concussive show instead, which I quite like.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
You wouldn't get all those Marauders and not get concussive shells.
Definitely, and it's so difficult to make this work with stim just because there's no medevacs, so you can over stim and just kill your own army.
Yeah, I mean, not even over stemming, just any stem is just straight lost health that you don't get back ever.
I'm so surprised this Cyclone is still
is that an Oracle? There's Cyclone going into the north? Oh no, it's an Observer. I thought he was sliding up an Oracle or something in.
But here comes the push is coming. Yeah, he pulled a couple of boys. Yeah, for the repairs.
Uh-oh, they're gonna get caught out. I think he has enough to defeat this here, though, even if they do get caught out.
Yeah, he's just trading. He has
Nina knows. Nina needs shield batteries.
Yeah,
Nina's good. Last time Nina had like 4 shield batteries at home.
Yeah, Nina has to chip away at the army bit by bit and blinks to make sure she's as efficient as possible to try and slow down the army as much as possible.
Here it goes. A couple Zealots coming in, but they're not fast. They're slow. Blink's going down, losing a little bit of the army. One Immortal does join the fray here, and it looks like all of the Marauders can go down eventually, but at what cost? There's 3 tanks here, and the pylon goes down. The vision is good. I think Nina just needs to blink on these tanks. It's the only option.
Yeah, it's just the tanks really that are left. Only a couple of bio units. Blink. There we go. Yeah. Beautiful.
Wow, good cleanup here from Nina.
Yeah,
but that does come at a cost.
I also like that Nina kept the crippled Immortal back at home. Like, didn't try to fight it. Made sure that it stayed safe. Meanwhile, these
especially with the blink, it would have just been focus fire down by all 3 tanks on the Immortal.
Exactly. Yeah.
Good call for sure. In the midst of all that, behind us, Nina did secure a 3rd, which I like. However, SpeCial is ahead in workers, kinda. He's been ahead in workers for a while now. Nina with the 3rd base, and he's actually in a pretty good position here. Army supply is evening out. Upgrades not quite evening out, I don't think. Actually, there is no upgrades. SpeCial is just now getting stem. No one has any actual upgrades other than, combat shields and blink.
Yeah, there are no forges for Nina. There are no engineering bays. I think they aren't even being made here for SpeCial.
Yeah, those are barracks. Wow. Normally there's like 2 engineering bays in the back like that, but he's making 2 barracks. There they are. Oh, yeah. I didn't see that.
I missed them as well. Yeah, I was like, okay.
Yeah, no way. But looks like he was late on his plus. Like, he got +1, but the +1 armor was kind of late. Normally they started at the same time.
And even though Nina was behind in workers, because Nina had 3 Nexuses with Chrono Boost, is able to catch up and exceed SpeCial in that worker count. Nicely done. Oh, we got an Immortal job.
Oh, no! That was awful.
No, Nina was looking so good as well, and just got a little bit greedy there. The missile turret caught Nina off guard a little bit. If the missile turret wasn't there, then I think the Warp Prism might have been able to get out, but
that was a bad call.
Yeah,
I feel like Nina doesn't even really need to do much damage, because Nina's already sitting on 3 bases and happily mining, even fully saturated on the 3rd base. Like, Nina's sitting pretty pretty good here.
Yeah, that was...
But 2 Immortals and a Warp Prism is expensive. Oh, and the Observer.
Yeah.
Now we're getting some medevac production here.
Like, Nina still has a pretty good economic advantage, but losing 2 Immortals and a Warp Prism is a very costly loss.
SpeCial's on the move.
Yo, he's pushing out.
Thanos is on the move.
He's coming out. He's ready to snap.
He's ready to snap. He's about to snap. He's going crazy.
And I don't...
Trying to slow it down, but at what cost?
Yeah, there's only 1 Colossus here, and this is nice.
God.
All the boys are here.
Oh, all the boys. He needs disruptors.
Oh my god. Nina has to control this so well. Nina has to keep forcing SpeCial to move a little bit forward and then siege up. Nina has to keep forcing the siege up, otherwise SpeCial is
You
going to
also can't allow the Zealots to complete their charge. Because if they charge, they'll charge right into a meat Zealot grinder.
Yeah.
Oh god. Army's rotating for SpeCial. This is scary. Nina getting shield batteries. If these shield batteries finish, some good blinks maybe, but it's looking rough. Tanks are now target firing down the bulk of the army.
Yeah.
This army just absolutely evaporated. And that's going to be GG. SpeCial takes game number 1 in an interesting fashion. I didn't think he'd be able to do it after seeing Nina's initial setup there, but Nina was not ready for the counter at all.
Yeah. You could definitely argue that if SpeCial hadn't pulled the boys, then Nina would have been able to hold, but there were just so many SCVs there to buffer and to protect the Marines from those Colossus shots, and SpeCial was just able to brute force his way in. And yeah, we could see there were 4 shield batteries on the way for Nina, and they finished after the game ended. Like just after the game ended.
That was super unfortunate. But nonetheless, it is a best of 5 series, so Nina has more than 1 opportunity to bring it back.
Definitely.
Now this map, I think this is a good Protoss map.
Yeah, I think this can be a little bit better. Blink can be used better on this map as well, on Eternal Empire, but we'll see, because again, like Nina looked so good there. To be fair, even if Nina had Immortals and that Warp Prism at home, I don't know if that would have made much of a difference. What I will say though is that the loss of the Immortal lets SpeCial know that he can just attack, because there's no harassment now. That Warp Prism,
harassment. Plus, even if like you did have a decent army, that army's a lot weaker now.
Yeah.
Given the 2 Immortals are gone.
So if that Warp Prism didn't get caught out, then maybe SpeCial doesn't go for the push. You know, maybe he's more defensive because of the threat of that.
I think he
Warp
still
Prism.
goes for it and just leaves some Marines at home.
Yeah. But that means the push isn't as strong, right? Like it's
exactly.
It's
good them favor Nina, but nonetheless, Nina did take the L. SpeCial took the W. This is best of 5, so that was just game number 1.
Yeah.
Good to see SpeCial here. Shout out to SpeCial for actually participating with his new team and all that whatnot.
Yeah, shout out to the team itself for maybe getting SpeCial to sign up and then play.
Yep. And speaking of the team itself, here in the bottom left-hand corner, playing for Cosmos Esports for the time being, it is the Mexican maniac, the best Terran possibly in all the world, besides maybe 1 or 2 Koreans. It is none other than the man, the myth, the legend. It is SpeCial.
With a proxy. And spawning in the top right-hand corner of Eternal Empire LE, we have the American Protoss player representing Exxon Gaming. It is Nina. Oh boy. So I definitely saw this coming at some point in the series.
Yeah, definitely. In a best of 5, it has to be done.
Yo, they're proxying each other.
That is hilarious. I love it.
Oh my god.
Nina's gonna go just for some Zealots here, I believe.
Yeah, and Nina with the probe scout spots that there is a proxy,
which is kind of good for Nina because this can't get shut down too easily.
Yeah.
But what's Nina's defense here?
Oh boy, I don't. This. I don't know how this is gonna go because SpeCial.
I don't either.
SpeCial is setting up in the low ground with his bunkers, denying a potential natural, but there is no natural as there is a gateway on the other side of the map.
Now he's gonna go in for the scout with his SCV and realize, wait a second. One pylon, one gate.
Yep. He should know immediately.
He's got a wall off back at home.
Yeah,
but it's too late.
Oh,
block the wall off. Oh, Nina. 3,000 IQ blocking the wall off.
Oh my
weakening
god.
that building now. So this is gonna get dicey here. Probes will be pulled here for Nina. I assume maybe the same for. Oh, the surround! She gets the surround on all the units except for one Marine, and is gonna be able to take all this out. Does let the SCV survive and the bunker finish.
But now Nina just has to make sure the SCV don't get up the ramps.
Yeah,
that's what
he's holding the high ground. And at the same time, Nina. SpeCial is now pulling workers against the Zealot, and the Zealot gets surrounded as well and goes down. They're all losing a lot of units here.
Oh, the Marines.
Both having a micro on different fronts. Wow, Nina's going to take out the bunker with the probes here, not even salvaging it. Kills it just enough so it can burn away within a second. If you're going to work on that there's no reinforcements back at home for either player. Actually, Nina's going to be able to get one Adept out. And I don't see it doing too much damage. Hopefully Nina can keep it alive, but on the other end, an Adept is out. Gonna maybe take out this barracks.
Oh, Nina's being pulled again. The pylon is so low. If the pylon dies, it's all over here for Nina in her main base.
Wow. At the same time, this Adept is in a perfect position. Cannot be surrounded. There's so many Marines here, though. All the workers are gonna go down for Nina, I believe. I don't see anything surviving this.
Yeah.
GG, SpeCial takes it. Wow. That was the game we all were hoping for.
GG, and I feel like part of that is the proxy was nice from Nina, but Nina was put in a rough situation because they blind proxied each other, and Nina needed some production at home to be able to hold the Marines. The Marines just deal so much damage, and the proxy was just so much stronger from SpeCial.
Yeah, that was rough. Oops. Yeah, I mean, SpeCial is SpeCial, you know? It's not every day that we just see Nina be taken out easily by SpeCial, so... I think it was kind of known that this was going to be an uphill battle for Nina. And here we are on Purity and Industry, which is Terran's favorite map.
Yeah, this definitely is a Terran favorite map. So we'll see what Nina decides to do and how Nina decides to approach this game number 3 on match point.
We'll see who wins this here and how SpeCial does it. This is gonna be the first time SpeCial plays and wins this.
Yeah, if he does, he's gonna be walking that royal road.
Yep. It's good he's playing this. Hopefully his team helped him out. I'm assuming as the owner of the team is here watching. Shout out to you.
Yeah.
Mr. Okam. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Thank you for all you do for StarCraft, and everybody watching. You guys are all awesome. And speaking of awesome, spawning in the 3 o'clock position of this map, the northeastern corner or southeastern corner, what have you, Cosmos Esports' very own Mexican Terran, the best in the business. You all know and love him. It is SpeCial. Let's be honest, the only reason most of us are here.
If it's not one Mexican, it's the other. It's either Chan or SpeCial. And in the top of the map of Purity and Industry LE, we have the American Protoss player representing Exxon Gaming, currently getting proxied again. We have Nina.
Oh man. Another proxy instantly scouted. That's good. Ooh. Maybe Nina can win this map now that the proxy was scouted.
Yeah, Nina could actually kill the SCV before it finishes building. Nice.
Oh gosh, it's getting low. Yep, it's dead. No way. What? That quick?
Wow.
He didn't even want to try and macro out of that. Wow.
Shut down.
Instantly. Wow.
Nina,
well, that
on top of her scouting, makes sure that sends out a couple of workers and spots the proxy straight away.
I don't know what the hell that was. Nina just scouting so good.
Yeah.
You know, on point.
And I would too, if I'm up against SpeCial, you know, like.
Yeah. Especially when you just got proxied, you gotta scout. This is about knowing where to scout, which is so hard. So good on Nina for knowing exactly where to scout.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That was really lucky. I mean, I don't want to say lucky by Nina, but kind of lucky that she got rushed and scouted it.
Yeah, I mean, it was a little bit predictable almost, like SpeCial. He's
yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Game point for one of these players. The other player has to win one more to get back in this. In the top right-hand corner, Cosmos Esports' very own SpeCial, the Mexican Terran.
And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Everdream LE, we have the American Protoss bringing back coming back in this series, taking game number 3. Can she do it again? It is Nina.
Yeah, Nina, you know, won, but it wasn't like a well-fought one. It was kind of like a good on you. Nice win.
Yeah, and once again, Nina is diligently scouting with her first probe, just to make sure SpeCial doesn't proxy again, which, I mean, I wouldn't have been surprised if he did, to be honest.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
So, nice call there. If he did, then he could have lost the game again, and we would have been in the ace match, so, yeah. So, starting to play straight up.
Yeah.
So
okay,
yeah.
Nothing too crazy here. A little easy opener. We are gonna see SpeCial go for a more regular game here finally.
Oh, Nina being annoying here with the probe, looking to try and delay this natural, maybe even pylon block. Ooh, denies it again.
Oh, nice. Actually got it.
Yeah.
At least they got out of there with the probe. That is also kind of good.
It's pretty sick so far, and we'll see if we see a different style come out from SpeCial, because game number 1 he did go for more of 2 racks play, no starport whatsoever. This time will we see a starport at all, as he opts to skip his Reaper?
Yeah, the skipping of the Reaper is always interesting. Did he go for a tech lab or anything?
No, just a reactor. Yeah, so
a reactor. He went for a reactor first instead of the Reaper, which is a normal build. Yeah, I think this is honestly a really defensive build, because from this he'll probably go into the tanks and he'll get the starport, obviously. Actually, single Hellions.
Yeah, he's doing
or Widow Mines.
Yeah, he's making a switch.
I think he's gonna go Hellions. Okay, Hellions. Good block. Okay, so this is like a basic defensive kind of opening. You know, normally you assume, given that he got a bunch of Marines out early, that it'd be an offensive, but these are purely defensive Marines.
Yep. You sacrifice.
Oh, he's gonna finish it. Oh, okay, that was close.
He does opt to sacrifice scouting. Instead, it goes for these Marines, which are good defensively, and is able to apply a bit of pressure. Yeah, we do have a 1-1-1 opener. We did have the tech lab being built by the racks, and we could see either a Raven or
Banshees. I called it. I don't know why I assumed Banshees. He just hasn't done Banshees yet.
It's not Banshees. It's not Banshees. Okay, never mind. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought
he instantly scouted it though.
Yeah.
This is what, especially not even shooting at the adept. He was shooting at his gas.
Yeah,
so his work is going down. Oh, that shield battery is fully energized. Hellion is not gonna be able to get anything done here. SpeCial lost a couple units to the adept. The adept's still alive. This Hellion's been trying to kill it forever in the main of SpeCial, but Hellions don't do too good against adepts.
Yeah, because at the same time that SpeCial was trying to defend against the Adept, he was pushing into the natural of Nina.
And he got nothing done. He lost all his army.
Yeah,
and
he lost everything.
Nina in that engagement lost nothing. Nina's lost only 2 probes and 1 Adept. And SpeCial lost a lot there, a lot of Hellions. That's a lot of...
Yeah, I'm so surprised that SpeCial... He's committing to this Banshee play, even though the Adept got in, scouted everything. So Nina...
Shield batteries.
Yeah, shield batteries, Stalkers are in play. Yep,
yeah,
Observers
on point with
in the natural as well. Like, I'd be surprised if SpeCial can get some damage done.
Yeah. Third base coming up here. Uh-oh. SpeCial's gonna deny it with the Hellion that's almost dead.
Yeah, the
You should probably attack the Hellion with the probe. He could have killed it by now.
The Banshee did try to get into the main base, did immediately get pushed away. Did scout the Robotics Bay though, which is quite nice. Does know that either Disruptors or Colossus are coming out.
Yeah. Very good play here by SpeCial. He did, I mean, Banshees are kind of late. They didn't keep too much alive.
Yeah, now SpeCial waiting to meet up. Both of his Banshees are here together, looking to get some damage done going into the natural. There are a couple of Stalkers, but not too many, so he could just dive on top of the workers.
Yeah. But the vision here just kind of completely shuts us down. That's the best he was ever going to do.
Yeah.
Get a couple workers.
Yeah, 3 workers go down for the cost of 1 Banshee. And the Banshee's going to stay here, force a couple of Stalkers to stay at home as the Warp Prism moves across the map with a Colossus.
Interesting.
So Colossus drops. I feel like for a while we're kind of like a meme build, but we've seen them more and more nowadays.
Yeah. Interestingly enough.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, especially TvP. But this Colossus drop is pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Shields down.
He's able to kill a couple of workers. There's no Viking or anything like that, so this Warp Prism is kind of free to dance around and pick off units here and there. Oh, it's so difficult as well because there's no stim either, so it's so hard for the Marines to chase.
Yeah, it's weird. He doesn't have any upgrades. He does have 3 barracks though.
Yeah.
Got a little Marine over there. All right, what's he going for now? Now he's gonna get double Marauder, and he's probably gonna go for stem plus what other upgrades he hasn't gotten. What does he not have right now? Oh, he doesn't have any upgrades. He only has Cloaked Banshees.
yeah, like because of the 1/1/1 opener, like he forgave or he, you know, the rest of his upgrades are late for his Buyer army, so they're only just now starting. But there's a lot of damage being done here at the 3rd base.
Oh my god, all these are so weak. You just gotta hit them once each.
Oh my god, where's the detection?
Wow. Oh, he didn't. I mean, okay, you don't have detection. That's cool, but at least pull the probes.
Yeah.
Just let 7 of them die right there.
Just like that.
SpeCial again, yeah.
Yeah,
SpeCial's back.
Yeah, he deals a lot of damage. He's back in the game.
Does he have a double factory?
He's actually ahead in workers right now. It does only have 1 factory for now.
He's been moving that factory around all day.
Yeah. It's basically just been making add-ons this entire time for
the
maxes.
The factory's just been making add-ons for everything else. Yeah, here we are. Push out coming from Nina to these tall laser giraffes coming in.
Yeah, nice timing here. We'll be hitting
a couple of the blinky guys, a couple of the runny, stabby guys, and a couple of the shieldy guys, along with the War Prism. War Prism doesn't get a fancy name because it's an evil demon. Ooh, I like the tanky shocker boys coming in now.
Yep. I do like these supply depots thrown down for some Sim City as the actually pushes in.
Had to run around.
Oh, the
interference matrix. Oh no!
Oh, God.
But actually, this is kind of good for Nina here, taking out all the tanks and even being able to walk right out with some Zealots. Yeah. Another warp and interference matrix do end. He does close off that wall, that ramp, but there's already too much here. He's trying to warp prism, but one of them is too low. They're getting low. Shields gone. One goes down, and that is all of the army here for Nina. Gonna get out of there with the warp prism and a lonely Archon. SpeCial says, take that Archon home. Make sure it tells the others what you saw here today.
That's such a shame because Nina had the stronger army and would have won that fight if it wasn't for those interference matrices.
Yeah, I feel like you kind of got to expect those in this matchup here.
Yeah. They
I feel
completely
like you keep them
disabled.
back really far.
Yeah, they completely disabled the Colossus. They were useless for the majority of the fight. Now here we have
Oh,
SpeCial.
man. SpeCial even picks him up in a medevac. I don't know if that was on accident or if he was thinking about going for another play here. But, ladies and gentlemen, bunkers coming down. They're not going to be finished, but I think this army is just a little too big here. And I believe SpeCial is going to secure himself his first ever Battle of the Americans Championship right here, right now, up against none other than a very good opponent to play. I wouldn't want it to have gone any other way except for SpeCial in the final, or Cham was in the finals. But other than Cham being in the finals, I would not want anyone else besides Nina. GG SpeCial. Wow, what a series. I love SpeCial because he goes for the cheeses. He goes for the crazy builds. He's still one of the greatest to ever play coming out of America, Latin or North, or any other type of Americas that exist.
Yeah, wow. GG, well played. SpeCial, he takes the game. He takes the series 3-1, and he wins his first Battle of the Americas.
Yeah, that's sick. Hopefully we see him back more often. Hint, hint, to those that are on Cosmos Gaming watching. Cam, we're looking at you. Make sure SpeCial plays next week. Yeah, man, really good games. We didn't get the SpeCial Cham matchup. Maybe it's a little like a cliffhanger for you guys to come back for next week.
Yeah. I mean,
speaking SpeCial here next week, Cham is definitely going to be here next week.
Yeah, speaking of teams like getting their players to sign up and play, like Exxon, yo, you got to get Cham. You got to get Cham in here, right? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, Exxon's cool for picking up Cham, and now we got this cool, maybe a little rivalry of Exxon versus SpeCial's new team here. That would be pretty sick.
Versus Cosmos, yeah.
Who also actually, as we were saying earlier, picked up a lot of other players. Like they just got Pili, which we see here a lot, who's an excellent player. So that's freaking sick. It's toy.
Yeah, definitely.
So good on them. But I mean, congrats to not Cham. I'm sorry, SpeCial. I'm so used to Cham winning. Cham didn't even show up. But congrats to SpeCial. He does also get the highest paid Latin American, and I guess Nino would still go home with highest paying North American player. So that's cool. They both also get some bread no matter what. SpeCial obviously getting a little more. And that's not to mention the first and second place prize pool. So these players are nice and paid today. Hopefully they're satisfied with the outcome. Good games all around. Man, I love how SpeCial just switches it up. He's the one of the only bigger players that never just stays standard. Like he's down to cheese.
Yeah.
A lot of the professionals aren't down to cheese like SpeCial is.
Yeah, and also shout out to Cosmos. I know Cosmos, they want to do more for the community. It is it's cool to see it isn't just Cosmos, but like all the new teams. Namely, I would say the three that come to mind are Exxon, Cosmos, and Archangel.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Rest in peace, Chivo.
Yeah,
Chivo used to be up there.
they kind of picked up the remnants of Chivo as well as some of the other players, and it's cool to see because like Exxon, they've also been investing in sponsoring some tournaments. Archangel, instead of doing that, they started like a talk show series, and they actually had like an interview with Kelazar a couple of days ago. Cool. Yeah, so they're doing that as well. And
Kelazar? This is a random question. Does Kelazar speak English and Spanish, or just Portuguese? And does he speak Portuguese and English, I guess?
He's fluent in English. He's obviously fluent in Brazilian and Portuguese as well. Yeah. He speaks a little bit of Spanish, from what I can tell.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And now he's in Europe, so who knows?
Yeah, exactly.
He's learning any language out there.
So it's definitely cool
it's freaking sick for everyone joining, and obviously everyone can see in the chat, like Ocam is looking to get further involved as well, so maybe we can y'all can look out for that. Crazy Ducklings times Cosmos Gaming.
We'll definitely see. And again, congratulations, SpeCial, walking that royal road. To
put this into perspective, like SpeCial got signed this morning and already for the first time ever won a tournament and won money within like hours of being on the team. He's already winning tournaments. It's crazy.
Yeah.
That's so cool. So shout out to Cosmos, shout out to SpeCial. thanks Darking for hosting as always. Darking's sick.
Yeah, shout out to Darking. Darking, of course, is the Latin American admin. He admins Sentimental
He admins
Latino,
all of Latin America.
everything.
Not StarCraft, but just all of Latin America.
He runs the region.
Administrator. He runs the region. It's Darking.
Yeah.
He's like Big Gabe of administrators. He's just like a giant swole guy, and he just runs everything in Latin America.
Pretty much.
Big Darking. Grande Darking. But nonetheless, I mean, I'm just kind of ranting at this point. But yeah, that was the game. Special one. That's freaking sick. That was dope.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And with that, I think that's it for us for today.
For this weekend.
Yeah, for this weekend, we had Sentimental Latino yesterday, Battle of the Americas today, and we will be back.
Didn't you have the Grand Platypus yesterday or something?
Yeah, we had the Grand Platypus open yesterday, and I may be live in 2.5 hours with ESL Open Cup Asia. So.
Man, lots of StarCraft going on. I guess that's it. So if you guys want to see more of me, I'm Yoda_Slim on Twitter and Instagram, which I mostly just make jokes on Twitter. So if you like funny Twitter content, follow me. I do stream sometimes. Everything's Yoda_Slim. But most importantly, Light will go into it more. But if you want to support what I do, just support CranKy Ducklings. But Light, where can they find you at?
Yeah, Light_VIP on Twitch and Twitter. I do stream occasionally. I do also, tweet and let people know when I'm casting in events. But as Yoda was saying, more importantly, follow the channel. Follow CranKy Ducklings. We have a lot of casters. We have a pretty big casting team, and we try and cover as many events as possible. We don't just do Latin American and American stuff. We also do Korean stuff, Southeast Asia, Oceania, Australia, Yeah,
Europe, everywhere. I got a little bit of everything going on.
Yeah. I mean, you'll see it as we start to head off. Like the stream schedule will be on the screen, so you'll see all the tournaments that we take part in, and we will be live in 2 hours for ESL Open Cup Asia.
Nice.
Normally, Steel Mode casts that with Yakuzaku. But for the past week, unfortunately, Steel has been sick.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, he has like a bit of like a throat infection, so he's like
getting old.
Yeah. Old age is getting to him, he's the arthritis, he can't get out of bed.
Yeah, the arthritis getting kicked in.
But that means that I may step in and cast. We'll see how I feel.
Yeah. On a double shift today.
Yeah, it's not going to be good. Yeah.
Good luck on that. Good luck on that. Ripped your sleep schedule.
I'm gonna need it. Yeah. Oh boy.
You need some stim. How great would that be for casting? Like you're about to fall asleep in a cast and you just stim. Don't do drugs, kids. Unless government issue. Stim is government issue. But nonetheless, I appreciate everybody for watching. You guys are awesome. Have a good evening, afternoon, morning, night, weekend, week, whatever. Appreciate y'all watching. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Ciao.